We are live, I believe.
Hello
Hello, everyone.
and welcome.
It's the shout out.
Shout out. Hello.
We're listening to Cosmic Jive at the top. Kevin, who's Cosmic Jive?
That's me.
Oh.
I make beats as a funky space android named Cosmic Jive.
Ooh, I like that.
Brought to you by my love for all things David Bowie. So there you go.
I like that too.
So a line from Starman says that wasn't no DJ, that was hazy Cosmic Jive. So there it is. Boom shakalaka. I actually don't hear it though, but as long as you guys hear it on your end, we're good. But
Oh, I must have to share it. Oops. It might just be me hissing. I'm just listening to Cosmic Jive, guys.
It's my new song, The Sound of Silence, apparently.
Can you hear it now?
Oh, hey. Yes, I can. Well, I appreciate the shout out, man.
I figured that's what the show's called, right? So
yeah, for sure.
Good to see you, Carla. Good to see you, PT.
PT, what up? What up, Carla? What up, PT?
Goodness gracious.
I got some non-lo-fi stuff coming next month, so don't worry if that's not your vibe. Honestly, I've been doing it since about 2018, so there's not a lot of stuff with lyrics in it, but I do I've covered some ground over the time, so there might be some stuff that fits your background, something to drive around to. I don't know, but thank you, Danny. I appreciate you, sir.
Yeah. So how was your weekend, Kev?
I'm beat, dude. I'm exhausted. I got to hang out with you and the fellas doing a little wedding. That was pretty cool.
That was fun, huh? So Kevin actually officiated my my buddy's wedding here, and man, how did that go, Kev? I mean, it went well, but I mean, how are you feeling about it?
I was sweating so much. They, of course, had a light right on top, right above me. So
it was strategy. They were using you as a
little reflector.
A bouncing board.
Yeah, the photographer actually had to line me up in a certain way before we went live. But I was sweating like a hog or a dog. I don't know. I was sweating like a son of a bitch. That's for sure. But I
was right there with you.
I don't know.
My ass off.
It was rough, but I think it went well. I didn't get nobody told me it was awful to my face, so I appreciate those in attendance for that. And I was surprised there were several people there who, once you came and sat by me at the table I was in, who were like, "Oh, that's where I recognize you from." Like there were several different people that were like, "Oh, I didn't realize who you were until I saw your bald head next to Danny." And then they put it together. So if you guys are watching, shout out, appreciate you. I had a good time, and then I followed that up with a pay-per-view. It was pretty nuts. Had to hustle my way up to Northwest Ohio. We had a pay-per-view that went really well as well. One of our biggest shows ever, probably the biggest show I've done so far. So I am beat, and then I drove back home after that. So lazy Sunday for me before this. So how you feeling? Do you recover? You got to do a little bit more partying than I did over the weekend. So how you feeling?
I'm feeling it today, honestly. Really, my worst thing, I have heartburn so bad. I mean, I have I feel like I'm old or something, but yeah, I guess that's true. That's what I'm complaining about. No headaches or anything. No stomach aches, no nothing. Just my heartburn medicine just isn't doing it today. Wow.
Old as fuck.
Oh,
she's younger than me. See, I don't have heartburn, but you probably had a good handful of beers that I didn't get to enjoy after the wedding.
I got drunk. I pulled the fire alarm. The fire department showed up.
Oh, good. I did get out just in time. What up, Abby, in the chat? Hello.
I actually did
drink water.
I actually didn't pull the fire alarm, but the DJ, we had a DJ. There was a DJ there, and he fucking brought out the fog machine, and that fog machine was way too dank. Way too dank. The fire department ended up showing up. I was afraid, honestly, that some people would think when the fire department walks in dressed in full fire department that it was about to be like a stripper or something.
That they were actually at the bachelorette party or something?
Yeah, I was like, whoa, dude, I didn't know
Ooh.
these guys were showing up.
Was this a real smoke machine, or was this like certain streamers I know and podcasters, none of them here, mind you, that like to refer to, the illegal use of drugs as a smoke machine? You know, "I'm gonna go hit that
Oh,
smoke
the
machine," you
fog
know what I
machine.
mean? Fog
Yeah,
machine.
yeah, stop accusing me of things, Kevin.
I
I
didn't
mean
say anything about you.
I mean, hey, I'm not gonna lie, I was really fucked up last night, on beers and, marijuanas, but
Oh.
I did not cause the fire department to come, okay? This motherfucking DJ Skrillex or whatever who they had there was fucking popping off with the fog machine, dude. That's his fault, not me. That's on him, not me.
He was a nice guy. I don't think he cared for me very much, but, you know, he got his job done, so sorry to hear that he almost got y'all thrown out by the fire department. That's a shame.
But yeah, it was a fun weekend. We posted some pictures up of me and Kev. I made it my duty. I said, you know, through the beers, I had to at least stop at one point and be like, Clout route picture. We got to get a clouded up picture of us both dressed to the nines. I guess our tie game was off though.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's okay. You know, I got some area to improve there. I didn't want to wear. I have a really awesome tie that I love that's orange and has like some different birds on it, but I felt like I needed to be professional, so I went with a very bland tie. But you know, it was hilarious. What up, Vita? I'm over there trying to memorize my lines for this ceremony. Danny's over here like, "Hey, make sure you remind me to have us take a clout route photo." I'm like, "Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll definitely remember that." Luckily, he was on top of it because I was not. I was a
Well,
I
see,
was a nervous ball of just egg sweat.
you actually had duties like me. I was just one of the, what do they call them? I don't know what they call them. Groomsmen? Yeah. So I just had to like show up dressed up a certain way. And then I got really drunk. That's all I got.
Mhm.
That's all I had to do. Abby said, I hope you, or what'd she say? Abby said, did y'all look good? Yeah. Check it out, dude. We look extra good.
Oh, yeah. Ready to go.
We should dress up like that for the podcast every day.
I don't know. That's a lot of shaving my head because as you know, once it's not like this, like, once the stubble comes in here, I'm good to go, but when that happens up here, I need a new cut, like, every 2 days. Otherwise, it becomes very clear that I'm not bald by choice, much like, Andrew Tate.
Some people
Too
were
much
getting
work.
mad at me. I think maybe, well, I don't think you actually got mad at me, but some people were getting mad at me that I dare wear a hat. And I had to actually
Mm.
ask permission ahead of time. I was like, the last wedding I was at, I had to show my shiny bald head the whole time. And you know what? I don't got to do that. Okay. Come on. Give me a
Yeah,
break.
no one told me about the Peaky Blinders cause in which it's like, "Oh, yeah, if you just wear a hat
Yeah.
from 100 years ago, you're
It's
allowed to wear a hat."
fancy.
But
I mean,
Poland,
you
to
could have
answer
worn.
your question, why did I not look happy? Because I was stressed out. Danny can vouch for this. Even after the ceremony, it took several hours, maybe not several hours. It took like a good hour to 2 hours to get the knot out of my stomach because that was my first time officiating a wedding, and I knew I don't know, I knew more people there than I thought I would, but I don't think that made it any easier for me. If anything, I think it made me sweat more. So yeah, I was just super nervous. So I was having a hard time expressing how joyful I really was.
I got two. I got two things. One, the bride's dad, man, I almost had to tell him, like, damn, dude, you got to chill out because I feel like it was busting your balls a little too much. You like took a piss at one point or something, shut the bathroom door behind you. And he's like, somebody says, where's Kevin at? And he says, I don't know. He might be in there puking. Which I was like, damn,
Nah,
dude.
nope.
Kevin's all good.
I don't get that kind of stage. No, it's not like that. It just
No, I get it.
Stress and sweat is usually what happens.
Nervous,
Yeah.
The other thing, which I thought was funny, one of the funnier things I experienced of the night, sitting there drunk with one of my buddies, one of the other groomsmen, and this dude I haven't seen for a while, that I've chilled with a couple times, comes up, all dressed up, and he's like, "Hey, dude, whatever," says this thing. He's like, "Man, I met the dude that does the podcast with you the other night." And I was like, "Oh, yeah?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude. Pretty cool guy."
Hey, let's go. That's a ringing endorsement. I appreciate
I was like, the thing about it is that he came up and instantly said that. And I'm drunk and we were talking about something completely different. So it was kind of like I was kind of blindsided by the whole conversation. Comes up and instantly
you
drops
don't expect
that.
it to come up at someone's wedding, like, "Oh, hey, your podcast." Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, cool guy." And I loved it, but I was like, what the fuck?
Danny was pissed. He's like, "God, even at this wedding, people don't say thanks for the great show, Danny. They say, man, that Kevin guy's kind of cool." He's pissed,
Cool
dude.
guy.
He was fuming. He was over by the dessert table, just pissed, man.
Who, me?
Yeah, you were mad.
I should have had more dessert.
He got mad.
You got me confused with the dessert table and the drink table, Kevin.
Oh, it was. Yeah, they were awful close.
Oh, good.
Poland, to answer your question, it's the camera. I don't know what's going. It's so funny. I did not get a spray tan. Honestly, I'm considering one though. I don't know what happened. I took this thing with me for the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
We used it last night. I spent an hour annoying Danny trying to get my lighting and the picture set up. It looks like shit. But yeah, no, my skin actually does not match the color of my hat. I don't know what's going on. Do I have jaundice, Danny? Did you guys poison me with jaundice?
No, I think we're gonna look at that mugshot here in a little bit, which so Patrick's time in chat. What's up, dude? He says Trump is a legend. I mean, yeah, no, that's why we're gonna look at that mugshot today. And I think Kevin is getting some Trump vibes. You have like the Trump filter on or something? Is that what it is?
Ooh, that'd be cool though.
We're looking good. We're looking tan.
I can't do the face though.
I do the spray tan. Well, yeah, so that was our weekend. We drank a couple, had a little fun. Kevin did some actual work. I just went home and went to bed. Oh, I was so ready, man. Think about this. My wife got up at 2:30. I got up at 3 on Saturday. And then we were up until, even when we left and then had came back to my wife's parents' house where we were staying while we were in town. Even when we got back there, it was like an hour before we went to bed because we're talking or whatever, blah, 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 catching up. And it was like midnight before I went to bed, bro. It was a fucking long ass day. So today was a little recovery, I have to say.
It's a good thing you weren't out in the street tossing tequila bottles around. Oh, okay, Pest. I'm going to take that as a compliment. That is that's the AEW world champion right there. Oh, okay. He's also notoriously very spray tanned. As most wrestlers are. They like to lay that shit on thick.
Well, let's get into the show today, I guess. Let's watch some shit. Let's laugh at some shit. It's the Shoutout, where we watch, honestly, the smaller stuff, but the stuff with the TikTok virality. I love that aspect of the show. Shoutout, we hit a lot of these TikTok phenomenons, which we have some of those today, TikTok trends. And we also end up talking about these streamers a lot. And there's this one that I haven't ever really brought up on the show before. I've kind of heard about him in passing, and I wanted to show you this clip. Have you heard of Zherka?
No, is this a wrestler? Are we still talking about wrestling? No?
It sounds like it, right? Zherka?
That or like one of the gods, one of the lower gods in Scientology, maybe.
Okay. Well, maybe. I don't know. He might subscribe to one of those things, but
I don't know.
Zherka, I don't know if all of y'all have heard about him, but man, dude, I saw this clip the other day and I was like, okay, well, I guess this is a dude that we were going to talk about now since he's got a funny clip going around. A funny clip, I say. This is Drama Alert here. Let me pull her up.
Oh, good. So you got this off Snapchat?
Oh, okay. Well, no, it's Twitter, but I mean, I'm sure he covered it on Snapchat. It says, she's 16. I'm a pedophile. I went to a state where it's legal. YouTuber Zherka confessed to traveling across state lines to F a child. Now, as you can see here, this girl is Layla Jenner, who is 20 years old. So, spoiler alert, not 16, or we definitely wouldn't be watching it.
What? Okay. Well,
What
look for this guy. Look for this guy in the upcoming Transformers movie. I'm sure he and our good friend Michael Bay have some things in common. Why would you want to pretend that someone was 16? You're going to pretend to be a pedophile for clout? Is that what am I understanding this properly?
Well, I think you are, Kevin. I think you are. Do you want to see the clip?
Ooh, my God. Yes, right? That's why we're here. Yep. That's why we're here. We're doing a show. This is the point of the show. All right. I will watch this clip.
Whether you like it or not.
I'm very happy to be doing this. I love my job. I love the audience. Clout crew. Let's go. We're doing this one for you. All right. Yes, for the kittens. Wait, no, don't say that during this clip.
Here, let me roll it back. I didn't have it very loud.
She's 16. I'm a pedophile, but you can have us.
You and me?
Oh, I don't like
I'm a pedophile. I went to a state where it's legal.
Just a little cringy. I mean,
16, and I fucking bust inside a 16-year-old.
Oh, dude. Oh, that
he loves his 16-year-old.
Stop.
That might be the worst part about the whole thing. You know? When she says yeah, I don't have sound bites on.
Why don't you have a seat?
But
you know, we need him right now. We need him to bust through that door. Say, what did you think you were doing here today?
I kind of forgot.
That's awful.
I kind of forgot the context until I the content here until I clicked on the clip. So I regret honestly opening on the one where he's like grinding on this porn star saying she's 16.
This is why you spent so much time on the wholesome. Hey, we were at a wedding. We're good people.
Yeah.
So you could.
I had to
ride in. You'd have to drop them off a cliff like this into this degeneracy. I get it. Hey, I like what you're doing here. Okay.
It's part of the rhythm of the show, right?
The roller coaster that is the Clout route.
Oh, goodness gracious. So Zherka, now he's on my radar. V-Dub says, I've heard of him. I think Community Notes said she's 19, still creepy as fuck. And I would have to agree, a little creepy.
I don't care if she's 30. You're presenting her as a 16-year-old. That's going to be creepy to me regardless. That's the part that's like, I mean, there's multiple parts that are creepy, but the part that I don't understand is why would, like, I don't know. Is that a funny joke, Danny? Hey, she's 16. I'm a creep. I went to a state when it was legal. This is like this. Like, it sounds like something Fusi would have done last week. Like,
right? It's this new thing. It's this. It's in the same vibe of Island Boys fucking each other. It's like pushing the boundaries, but they're not. Since they're not actually doing it, you know, because like even. I mean, the Island Boys like kissing each other, I guess, whatever. I guess you can't get arrested for just kissing each other. And then the videos that they're sharing where they're like sucking on each other's ding dongs are actually like hot dogs and stuff. So they're not really doing it. They're just pushing as far as they can, pretending for the clout. And I mean, well, I don't know. The Island Boys might actually fuck each other. I wouldn't doubt that. Well, maybe. That's just my opinion. I wouldn't doubt. But, you know, there's something about this like pushing. Oh, she's 16 and it's legal here. So, like, I'm not dirty, right? It's legal. I'm pushing the limits here. I'm edgy.
Get out of here with that.
So Zherka,
Nope.
Zherka's on our radar now.
Pass. He will not be. He's not going to be thumbnail worthy. I can tell you that. I have a prediction.
Well,
all right.
never say never. I mean, these guys always impress us more than not, right?
People are just going to think it's Fousey. That's what when I first saw him, I was like, oh, Fousey's wearing hats now. I mean,
is it because they're ethnic? Is it because they're like
no?
not
It's
white?
because the beard. It's that drawn on beard, dude. That's
Actually,
what it was.
yeah, it is.
Maybe it's beard
that's
envy. If we're gonna cut to the heart of it. It's a different hatred, Danny. It's not race hatred. It's hatred of superior facial hair.
Superior genes. Okay.
If you're gonna call me out, at least get me right. Okay.
I'm just busting your balls, buddy. So hey, speaking of busting your balls, dude, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry to bust your balls, but it's coming out of your paycheck this year. Okay. I bought us tickets.
I would say I still have that ghetto gastro treat. I haven't eaten it yet. I'll bring it back. If you're gonna take it out of my pay. You told me you weren't gonna eat it. All right. Oh yeah, let's go. I mean, let's not, and let's watch the multiple documentaries that will come out about the people who got swindled a second time.
So, Billy McFarland, the dude that did Fyre Fest, if you remember that big old scam. I don't know if that was that pre-Clout route?
I believe so, right?
Fyre Fest probably was pre-Clout route because I don't remember talking about it, and we would have.
I think Fyre Fest is one of those things that is a little further away than maybe it feels. I don't know. It's had to have been it's been a few years, right? It's been
this
route. Yeah.
This dude, Billy McFarland, looking like a goober in his little picture here.
Yeah.
He officially announced the second one, Fyre Fest 2. Dates, location, and festival lineup have not been revealed, but tickets are currently on sale from $499 to $7,999.
Is this because he lost his job as Ed Helms' stunt double? Like, because they don't make The Office anymore? So...
He is, dude.
Right? He's like a dime store Andy Bernard.
Bust out one of those teeth and he could be the Hangover dude. Right? I of course splurged and got us the $8,000 ticket. So you're welcome. But
I hear that comes with the grilled cheese.
Yeah, I'm wondering who the fuck does this? Who does this?
Idiots. After
the first thing that happened, and scam was revealed, and you're right. What you said about documentaries is like how many about Fyre Fest? Like
every streaming service has one, I think, at this point.
Yeah, so a very well-known scam. Who in the fuck would spend any money here?
Not me.
This is like a bit like a.
Do you guys remember how that went?
Do this to like make fun of it later? They're like, oh, like Mr. Beast is like, I spent $8,000 on tickets for all of my staff, and we didn't even get a concert.
That's gonna be his next thing. He's like, I populated Fire Island or whatever. So like, no one wanted to go, so I bought all those tickets and flew people out there. And
wow.
But no, if you remember, there were people.
Don't steal that fucking idea, Beast. I swear to God, fuck you, dude. Fuck off, Beast. That's Kevin's idea.
I remember people posting like they had little pieces of cheese and lettuce and like a little roll, and like that was the food there, and they're in the VIP. They don't have, I think their beds were in tents or something. They didn't have enough for any of the people there. It was a complete mess. Why would this guy try to do it again? And even like, if you're gonna be a snake oil salesman, the goal is to change the scheme when you go to go to another part of town or go to a new town. You don't go back and rename it the same fucking thing. Yeah, there you go. See, I wasn't making that up. That's why I said for $8,000 this year, they'll grill your cheese.
They'll grill your cheese. We will grill your cheese. Okay. We're actually the personal chefs they hired at Fyre Fest too.
Danny, I may or may not have found some old ancient lost grilled cheese recipes. So, we may have to fire up a griddle and do a little live stream one day, a little cooking with the Clout route.
Yo, dude, do you have that mac and cheese ball recipe, dude? Oh, those things
I'll
slap.
take a
And then I
look.
had the shits for like 2 days
Yeah.
afterwards.
Oh yeah.
But they were good. They were
Talk
fucking
about, talk about heartburn.
fart burn is what I
Let's
call
get our
that.
grilled cheese going again. Can't wait for the Fyre Festival though. I will I'll be making a security deposit, I think, on a ticket.
Yeah, part to cut down the price for us, the ticket price. I signed us up as personal chefs there too. So we
Okay.
it did cut it down to $4,000 a piece. So like I said, it's coming out of your paycheck. But we did cut it down a little bit, now that we're the personal chefs there. So
Better hustle up on that merch store.
yeah, right. We got to start the Patreon soon, so get ready for that. That's where cooking with Kev will be exclusively on Patreon.
Yep.
I'll come up with something stupid to do too, dude. I used to subscribe. I think I still do actually, because it's only $1. I still subscribe to the Kind of Funny Patreon, and they'll post shit there. And one of the exclusive things he used to do was like he would taste test all of the Oreos, all the different kinds of Oreos. I'm like, yeah, that's some exclusive content that I
There we
would do.
go.
I'm gonna taste test
good.
all the ghetto gastro.
Oh, okay. We got to find something for me. I'll look into it. We'll get some Clout reviews in there.
Yeah, you do need that Patreon. I agree. We're long past due for a Patreon.
Money, please.
How long have we been hitting the Clout route and we haven't made a fucking dime? Are you kidding me?
It's the Clout route, not the capitalism route. We're
okay.
We're working on. It's phase 2. All right, we're entering phase 2, guys.
Merch,
where we Patreons, shameless ad plugs coming. Look out for our new brain fuel. I'm gonna just buy stuff from GNC and slap a new label on it and charge you more money for it. Probably a coffee brand, maybe. Definitely an energy drink, because there aren't enough of those out there.
Yeah, we need a Gamer Subs flavor.
Yeah,
imagine that. Okay. Kevin, you should go toast that other ghetto gastro and eat it and tell us.
I think that's how I'll start.
Yeah,
what a better way for what better thing for me to review than to toast one of those bad boys, get some actual milk there with me, and then we'll see if I feel any differently than Danny did. Because I will say, dry and not toasted wasn't for me. But I don't know that that's the way you're intended to enjoy those.
I was spooked the other day because I was in the presence of somebody that wouldn't know of me doing this show or anything. They wouldn't have any reason to, at least. And the conversation that I was just in the room and I heard it was like something about Target now has ghetto gastro, and my head turned so quick. I was like, what the why are you talking about ghetto gastro?
How'd you like it?
Get away from me. I don't want to have this conversation anymore. No, I'm just kidding. It just was it shocked me because I was like, what? What's the coincidence that somebody else has heard of ghetto gastro? But I guess, yeah.
Thanks to that ringing endorsement. You gave him a 5 out of 10. That's pretty good.
Sorry about that. Maybe I'll toast it and we'll get back to you. Sorry, ghetto gastro. Hey, dude, if you don't like, my rating, send me some stuff, ghetto gastro, and I'll fucking eat all of it. I'll cook up some pancakes. I heard there's some sweet potato pancakes. Whoa, dude, that's game changing.
You see, I want to hate on that, but then one day someone gave me chocolate flavored avocado ice cream, and I was like, okay, I get it now. So maybe that would be good. I don't know.
What, you like the hipster? You're talking about like hipstery food?
Yeah. Like that sounds like something I'm like, I don't want that, but I've been fooled before. Like, oh shit, that actually is good.
I'll cook you some pancakes, Kevin. Okay.
Yeah, sweet potato pancakes, maybe. I'm partial to the banana ones just because I only eat breakfast foods that Jack Johnson sang about in the early 2000s.
Wait,
So
what?
there you go. Remember that?
What? No, what's the lyric?
Making banana pancakes. There's a whole song called Banana Pancakes. You know what I'm
What
talking
the fuck?
about? We
No,
could
I
pretend
don't.
it all the time. Do, do.
Come
Yeah.
on. If that's all it takes,
Baby.
I'll start fucking singing about what food I eat.
Mhm.
Fucking Rice Krispie
It's
treats.
the only reason I ate rice-a-roni growing up because I misheard the lyrics to My Sharona.
Rice-a-rona.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh
I'm a very
no.
simple man. Yes.
Okay, well, you're simple then. I think I know what your reaction is going to be to this next clip, but I don't know. You could surprise me because this makes me absolutely fucking sick. Kevin, have you ever been parkouring before?
Is that a euphemism?
I could see you like jumping from building to building like Spider-Man and enjoying it. You like frisbee golf. It's essentially the same thing,
Yeah, it's
right?
the same thing. You're thinking of ultimate frisbee, which is when people play a football-like game of frisbee, but they do it on rooftops in densely populated cities. Yeah.
Oh no, that sounds terrifying.
Oh God. Oh man, I have seen this on my Twitter feed about 7 times, and I have avoided watching it every time. You know why? Because I'm terrified of heights. So, all right, let's do it. Let's
All
watch
right,
this.
buckle in. Trigger warning, everybody.
I'm gonna need a nipple for my drink
Grab,
here. I have to
grab onto something.
sip on
Okay.
it.
You know, we're here. This isn't you. Okay. Don't
No,
worry.
no.
We're about to watch a guy fucking splat on the ground like a bug.
Oh my God. Same reason
No.
I can't play Call of Duty. They make you jump out of a helicopter to start the game, and I just can't do it. I get afraid every time.
You can't play Fortnite and
Yeah,
jump out
no.
the bus or whatever.
Can't do it. It looks too realistic, man. I can't do it.
So here, let's check this out. By the way, nobody actually splats, okay?
Okay, that's good.
God, that's kind of loud.
I'm getting it. My calves are getting all tingly. Like they're not gonna want to work later.
All right, ready? Get ready. Because here we go, baby. He's gonna start jumping like fucking Mario here in a second. And I'm not joking. Here we go. Here we go. I love it. You can hear the cars.
Yeah, they're probably like,
shit.
get off the roof, you fucking idiot. Oh my God, I hate it. What did he catch onto their cable?
He like grabbed the phone wires or something. I don't even
Dude,
know what, dude. but I thought he
Somebody's
was
grandpa is just smacking the shit out of his television right now. Like, God damn it, goddamn picture's always fucked. What does he know? A junior Peter Parker's training for his future as Spider-Man above him.
Yeah, right. I mean, maybe that's what it is. Maybe we're seeing actual footage of real life Spider-Man here, and that was his Spidey sense. You know, he grabbed that just in time.
You think that'd be
Spider-like
enough to get you to
reflexes.
stop, or would you like? See, I'd be afraid something like that happens to you. How do you ever feel alive again? You know what kind of adrenaline's going to top that? This guy's going to become an adrenaline junkie.
Yeah.
He's going to be
Well-
pulling a Tom Cruise, jumping off mountains in a squirrel suit next time you see this guy.
I imagine this guy's like the kind of people that they make Blue Chew for. He can't get hard ever again.
I did see that. God damn. Hey, yeah, like and subscribe, share with your friends. We would really like to get a Blue Chew ad. That would be great. And he just,
Fuck yeah, dude.
all we got to do is just clip that right there, send it to him, and boom, get it in there. So let him know I'm a professional minister now. So we've got a little more clout.
Shameless plug, yeah. Here, let's watch the rest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that.
He's still alive.
Oh, thank God he had someone there to help him.
They're definitely speaking another language because I was like, what the fuck did he just say?
Man.
He almost fell off the building and he started speaking Chinese because of it. He's like, fuck, shit, dude. That rocked my world so hard. I can speak a second language.
Yeah, he just came back. He's speaking ancient Greek or something, some dead language.
Oh,
He's
goodness.
his soul from a past life has re-entered his body.
But yeah, just walk away, dude. Chilling. No
I
big
couldn't be
deal.
walking. I would be laying down there for several minutes, I think, after that.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been in so dire situation as that, you know. I've been in a car accident before. I mean, that's still like, if you fall off the top of a fucking building, you're done. You're done.
Most of
What
the
are you
time,
gonna do?
yeah.
I mean, as high as he was up, at least, you're done. There's no way you're you're hitting the ground and living, getting up, walking away
You
from
mi
that.
oof, God. Well, you're definitely you're not walking away from it, no matter what. Even if you do manage to land in a tree or a bush and talk about it later. Yeah. Oof, man. No, what a hobby. See, that's what happens when you don't just sit your children in front of a screen all day and just, let them watch TV and play video games like a normal human. You try to make them play outside. Next thing you know, they're pretending to be freaking Nightwing, or Batman and jumping off roofs and almost dying, ruining somebody's cable while they're doing it. So just be smart and just have people watch TV. Okay.
Oh, I
Don't
love
go
that.
outside. Don't touch grass. That's what happens when you do.
Yeah, right. I mean, well, they weren't touching any grass. That's fucking. They're touching fucking sky concrete, dude, and about to eat the ground.
Although, V-Dub, I saw V-Dub said something on Twitter about like looking for metal with a metal detector on the beach. That sounds cool. Like do that, but don't otherwise, as soon as somebody starts
But
talking
don't
about
jump
climbing
off
onto
buildings.
roofs, just go watch TV instead. Yeah, for sure. We've got tons of old seasons. Just watch that. Do that instead.
Yeah, I like that. I like that
No reason to
idea.
jump off roofs.
So, to segue into those Donald Trump mugshots that we were talking about, I want to show you this. The Quartering actually shared this. Haven't seen him for a while. Okay.
Oh, did his mugshot drop?
Jeremy's mugshot did not drop. There's probably already a Jeremy mugshot, honestly, if I think about it. But Jeremy says, and he shares this little article here. Reporter says Trump once bragged there's nothing in the world like first-rate pussy. And
Jeremy says that, like, yeah, bro, me too. He's like,
duh.
yeah.
Jeremy the Quartering loves first-rate pussy.
He's like, yeah, so what? You got a problem with me and Donald and our first-rate ladies?
You got first-rate dick for that first-rate pussy.
There's nothing in the world like it. I mean, that just seems like a really dumb, but also kind of obvious statement, right? Because first rate for anyone, a lot of times, right? First rate is a good thing. So, like, oh, I had a first rate steak, where it's going to be better than something you had at Waffle House. So, whatever first rate is to you, So I have a friend whose favorite pizza is Little Caesars. I don't understand it, but hey, that's first rate
Little
to him.
Sleazers.
Yeah. So yeah, of course, there's
God.
nothing in the world like your favorite version of something. Could you make a more fucking obvious statement? But I get this one. It sounds pretty gross, right? It's kind of misogynistic to say it that way, isn't it? Nothing in the world like some first-rate snatch, brother. It's kind of
I think you're very capable of getting some first-rate pussy if your favorite place to go for pizza, first-rate pizza, is Little Sleazers.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Listen, I'm going after the people who I think can afford to advertise with us, and Little Caesars has jacked it from $5 to $7.50 for a pepperoni. So I think they got a couple of bucks. They got a couple of bucks. Hey, I know, I'm telling you, dude, my friend's
You're
really
kidding.
into Little Caesars.
You're fucking kidding me. They don't have the $5 pizzas anymore?
No, they haven't had those since the pandemic.
This is like when Subway stopped the $5 footlongs. What are you doing? It's your brand. It's a whole thing.
It's not
Inflation's really that bad.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
What's the government come to? We got these Joe Bidens and we got these Donald Trumps.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck these people.
I miss when my plastic pizza cost me $5. Yeah, it's bullshit. Now even Arizona teas are $1.25. This is bullshit, man. It's a staple of our nation.
I want to go back to the gay president. Those days were good. $5 pizzas.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, Poland. I guess we got a media kit in the mail. We got to send to Poland. We'll get working on that. Go drink some Poland Spring. We have had a lot of folks in the chat talk about bringing water, which is probably because they think I have jaundice because of how yellow I look. But no, yes, you should drink water. Maybe it's Poland Spring, maybe not. Depends on if that check clears. But definitely stay hydrated, especially if you're going to go, embarrass yourself in front of people getting married. You want to have plenty of sweat to release from your body so your knees don't
That's
lock.
all you were drinking
faint.
all weekend, actually. Damn it. If I was really thinking, I would have caught you with a picture of your Poland Spring water that you were drinking before the
Oh, shit. You're not supposed to say that. This is live, isn't it? You're not supposed to say that. Damn. Damn. All right.
Whoops, I fucked.
That's
Anyways, V-Dub, when you were talking about the metal detecting, he says he did that today, and I found one bottle cap.
Ooh, was it a sunset sarsaparilla? It's one of those with the stars on it. You're gonna have some crazy dude follow you around on your next side mission. Be like, I noticed that star on your bottle cap. Sorry, V-Dub gets that joke. That's
all these obscure nerdy jokes that you're making.
They say
I jive.
Even if you have an audience of one, do it for that guy. V-Dub, now he knows it. V-Dub's my key demo. I'm just trying to make Fallout jokes and be the one American that says twat properly. Okay,
there you go.
I'm fitting right into that niche right now.
You are. That's exactly where you want to be. Devin says that's what happens to Trump too, in his basement, peeing in the sink. All great men do that, I guess. So, the quartering and Trump both partake in peeing in the sink, huh? And on just anywhere in their basement works. Honestly, Trump at this point, he's got to depends on all the time. So anywhere works.
Brendan Shaw, by the way, we can't leave out sink peers and include Captain Angles himself, Brendan Shaw, because he's a known sink pisser as well. So allegedly, I think that's for legal reasons.
I think V-Dub gets your joke. So there you go, Kev.
There we go.
A few more and I can buy a Nuka-Cola.
Let's go. I love it.
So anyways, Trump. Okay. Trump. He's back, baby. I mean, whether he's peeing in sinks or whatever, his the infamous picture has dropped. We've been hearing about it for weeks now. When is the mugshot gonna drop? And by God, the most epic fucking mugshot you've ever seen in your goddamn life has now dropped.
I'm so ready for it.
Are you ready for this, Kevin?
Bam!
Ooh. Now tell me you've ever seen a mean mug like that before. Donald Trump's mugshot has been released. No smile.
I think that's the right message, right? I think if you smile while you're getting mugshotted, wait, that's not how you say that, but you get what I mean. When you're when someone's firing their mugshot off on you, if you look happy about it, that probably sends a weird message, like what are you trying to be, the Joker or something? When you trying to laugh it off, smile about it. No, I don't know. If I was in that position, I'd probably throw up a face, something like that, except there'd be a lot more visible wrinkles because I don't have that hair to cover my forehead. And, I'd get, you get a lot of you can tell when I'm scrunching my eyebrows at you, it because I look like Krillin from Dragon Ball.
Here, I want to show, I found a picture of Trump.
Yeah, Dev's got the right idea. Put it on a t-shirt. Yours for $49.99. That's been. I heard that. I don't know if these numbers are true because I got it off Twitter, but I heard he's raised $7 million since the mugshot. So I imagine. Oh my God. I imagine he is probably selling so much merch off this, which would be another reason. You know what your business model is at this point. There's going to be a certain group of people that are going to buy that fucking merch once he sells it.
So I can't figure out the name of the lady, but
is it not Marge or Bobes?
There was
our usual suspects.
There was another person that got mugshot. I mean, she's next for sure.
Somebody already got a tattoo of Don's face. I mean,
Oh yeah, we have it in the doc, bro. Don't worry.
ooh,
Here it
with
is.
the
I found
spoiler.
it. Yeah, he must have saw the doc.
Yeah, damn it.
I found the picture I was talking about. One of these other people that got mugshotted with Trump went Joker mode, dude. Look at this one.
Ooh, see what I'm saying? Thank you. Case in
This-
point.
Oh wait, it wasn't with Trump. It must have just been around the same time. Kanye West publicist Travion Yuddy has been booked at the Fulton County Jail. If you recall, she posed as a government official and then threatened Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss with jail time if they did not confess on a sex tape that they rigged the election. What the fuck?
She genuinely does look like she got hit with Joker's gas. If you guys remember the 1989 Batman, the line of Joker products. Yeah, no, but also we're talking about someone who worked with Kanye West. So
Oh my
I don't know what sort of witchcraft or sorcery he's using to get people to join his shared psychosis, but
I think
it's something wild. Have we looked into how many streams, like how much money is Johnny Cash's estate making now that Trump got his mugshot taken at Fulton County? Like, you think they're just listening to the Folsom Prison Blues all day? Just like, I mean, I know it's not the same, but it's pretty close.
pretty close.
They're gonna do a thing, right? Somebody's gonna Weird Al it, you know,
I got you.
and then they're gonna get
Okay, maybe,
boom.
yeah.
Do it. Just make sure Johnny's family gets that money, okay?
Oh goodness. So yeah, this fucking lady. There's a lot more with this Trump stuff though. Tons of people have been obviously memeing on it and laughing, but I don't want you to forget about the other great mugshot, and I tweeted about it the other day. You know, Trump wasn't the only one, and Mrs. fucking Joker Gas wasn't the other only one. We've got another one here
Ooh,
with
my
Rudy
God.
Jules. I love Rudy Jules, dude, but I'm sorry to say, man, Trump is looking better than you on every fucking aspect, and you're starting to look like a skeleton, bro.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It's
Trump
pain.
is 6'3", 215 pounds. Like, he's in great
Yeah, me
shape.
too.
But
His time
Rudy
has come,
here,
though.
who he is like the impersonation of a tortoise at this point. Like, he's starting to get like the hunch in his back. I mean, I
Yeah,
can't
oh
make
yeah.
who am I to make fun of a bald head? But you know, that's why I don't slouch my shoulders. So you guys don't
Well,
call me a turtle.
shave that
You know, see?
shit,
Look at it.
Rudy. What do you keep that
I'm gonna keep
fucking
them up here.
crusty stuff on the top of your head for, anyways? What the fuck?
I don't get that. Well, I don't get, as a guy who has it, I could rock that any day I wanted to, and I would fucking never. Why just shave the rest of it? You
He looks
know,
like
why
the
do I have to
fucking
give so many
penguin,
people
dude.
this advice? Embrace it, buy a fucking skull shaver, future sponsor pending, and just shave your own head. It doesn't take that long. I mean, you know, and buy some hats. You don't have to do it every goddamn day, but Jesus, man, let it go. What is that?
He looks like more of a villain than
You think
Trump
you are
does,
Caesar?
honestly. Trump
Yeah.
looks like alpha, like he's trying to flex on the haters or whatever in his, but Rudy looks like that he looks like that fucking death's hand is going to be placed on his shoulder in the next shot. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's there with the scythe off screen, ready to fucking take him away.
Let's not forget, you know, Dev End in the chat brings up a good point when she says, "What? No hairspray dye." Not only does this guy not embrace the bald and shave it, but he dyes that fucking rough dirt
Ugh.
patch of hair that's left on it. Like, see, like, are you kidding me? That's way more work than just saying, you know what, I'm gonna be bald. And if you'd have been smart about it, Rudy, and done it when you should have done it probably 30 years ago, you wouldn't be in this weird conundrum now. But I mean, listen, this guy needs a lot better advice than just what to do with his fucking hair at this point. But couldn't happen to a nicer guy. I'm really sad to see Rudy Giuliani going through such tough times. My heart goes out to him and his family.
Yeah, heart goes out.
Mhm.
They did those they did the like Republican debates, the first little debates the other day with a bunch of candidates.
Oh yeah, they
And
had the skinny guy with the funny last name who didn't steal that line from Barack Obama. Sorry, go ahead.
Vivek like cake.
Yeah.
Vivek like cake, Ramaswamy. Yeah.
That's okay. I like
Yep,
that.
that's the name. Don't
I
wear it
need that
out.
clip. I'm gonna use that in the next Cosmic Jive track.
um Anyways, they had those debates the other day and I thought it was a shit show. I did stay up and watch, however. I happened to be my one day off happened to be the next day, so
So you hate watched a bunch of Republican candidates? I love
yeah,
it.
I mean, honestly,
It's very Senator Palpatine of you, Danny. I like it.
I don't know if it's necessarily hate watch because
I know.
I was sitting there and I'm like, they're all so dumb that I can't even muster up the energy to hate them. You know what I mean? Like none of them are even worthy of it. You got fucking
There's no Jeb Bush in there.
Ozempic Ron up there was like grinding his teeth like he was on Adderall and he's fucking forgot when to smile.
Definitely like that. Definitely something like that and not that though. Right?
And then yeah, that Vivek like cake, he just is a fucking another Andrew Yang that's like a tech bro that wants to get his name out there so he can make more money. He's a fucking grifting piece of shit. And
what? Somebody wants to run for president and they're a grifting piece of shit. What? Dude.
who was the other
How dare you say such a thing?
who was the other
crazy.
remarkable one?
In this
It was
country?
Krispy Kreme, Christopher Christie.
Oh yeah, Froggy Fresh. He probably should run for president.
God, give me a break, dude. All these motherfuckers. But anyways, the point I was getting to while that shit show was going on, Tucker and Trump had their own idea of what people should be watching. Okay.
Yeah.
Trump comes in on the Tucker show, and I haven't had a chance to actually sit down and watch such an epic
bonus stream
interview there. Yeah, it could be a good bonus stream.
Let's
Wow.
react to all 48 minutes of
Tucker and
Trump debate, which I don't know why they're debating, but I haven't seen any of it because I was waiting to ask Danny if we should watch together.
I think that there could be potential there. Here's a clip. I thought that, yeah, I mean, this kind of compels me to want to go watch. Okay. I'm just saying.
We can show these.
What's that?
We can show these Twitch streamers how to react. You know, we can, the Clout Route presents React Harder, casual stream. I don't know. We won't. Don't name it. Somebody else name it. But you get what
I'll
I'm
react
saying.
fucking hard to this.
We'll show them. We'll show them fucking how it's done, bro. I won't even get up out of my seat.
Do you think it's possible that Epstein was killed?
Oh, sure, it's possible. I mean, I don't really believe. I think he probably committed suicide.
Oh, what's that? What's that, Mister Swamp Thing? Doesn't sound quite so ready to clean out that swamp anymore now, does he? I think he probably had a lot of guilt. You know, he probably just took himself out. There's no way he would want to use all of the dozens of blackmail that he probably had on all these powerful people to get himself out of this situation like he had previously. No, he absolutely planned on taking his own life. That's what I think happened. Vote for me, by the way. I'll get rid of the other corrupt sumbitches out there.
Somehow he thought this was better than going up there. I mean, like, Trump could have showed up at that debate with all those other fucktard clowns.
Ooh!
And fucking made them his bitches. That's what he's made for, are those situations. That's what he does every time he's in those, is clown on these other haters, dude. He doesn't give a fuck. Why he thought it was advantageous to go on Tucker and get asked questions about Epstein while they're arguing. I don't understand what the logic is here.
Is this what happened? Does Tucker not have the budget to hire writers to send questions over? Is this what happened? Like, this is what they're talking about for their presidential election.
This is his fair and balanced
Who shot?
Okay, somebody was like, "You gotta press him on Jeffrey Epstein, dude. You gotta press him."
Mr. President, one of your more popular adversaries in the upcoming campaign is Robert Kennedy Jr. Who do you think shot his uncle? You know, that's basically what we're doing here. Like, what? How is that relevant to whatever the fuck you two are supposed to be talking about?
Right. VW says he got 3 times the views on Tucker, which I mean, I get right.
I ain't
But
hating that.
you
Yeah,
gotta
I get
think that yes, he got 3 times the views on Tucker, but if he was on that debate stage with all those other fucking idiots, a lot of those people would have been watching that. You know what I mean? Like, I think
Yeah, he's the views, not Tucker.
Tucker would get Tucker. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on Tucker that much.
I will. I'll wait. Go ahead.
He gets some views, you know. He can get some views, Twitter views, which is like a skewed counting system. Anyways, it's like if you scroll past the video, you get a view. So, I mean, we could talk about that, but Tucker gets some views. But I'm saying in this circumstance, whether it was, oh, I'm watching Tucker or, oh, I'm watching the debate, if wherever Trump was, would have got the views. Okay. That's what I think, at least.
I think so too.
But that is interesting. They creamed those fucking regular debates.
It's going to be real interesting to see how that plays out. I have no idea, but
he's still
we'll be here for it.
Trump's still getting around though, dude. I mean, as you can see, he's doing Tucker. He's fucking getting mug shots. I mean, he's a badass. What kind of campaign is this? I've never seen this this method of like, it's like he's gonna be a gangster criminal.
You're gonna have fucking Paul Joseph Watson come back out and say conservatism is the new punk rock. Sorry, VW. I only do bad British accents when I'm making fun of the person who said the thing. It's not actually about him being British. It's I'm actually jealous of those accents, to be honest. How long would I have to live over there to get it to switch, or is it too late? Because I'll do it. You guys sound way cooler than we do. But anyway,
we need that, honestly. We need to send you over to the UK so that you can get your little accent, and then it spices up the show a little bit.
Yeah, like I want a bruv pass, you know? I want to be able to just call people bruv. Somebody teach me Cogni rhyming schemes too, so I can understand when I'm getting made fun of.
PJW Social give you a pass.
Yes, let's go. Appreciate that.
So here you've got Donald Trump is selling mugshot merch.
Swish, dude. Yes, good for you.
Are you kidding?
What else was he gonna do with it, right? Like, come on. I should hate
never
this.
Surrender.
I should hate this, but I just think it's fucking hilarious. So I don't. I think it's funny at this point. The guy, no matter what happens, he could just turn around and make money off of it. It's
right?
Fucking nuts.
$28 for a signed poster? That ain't bad, dude. But $34 for a shirt, if it's not signed, I'm pissed.
I mean, $28 for a black and white poster is very bad. Like that is ass.
It's signed, Kevin.
And we're like, these photos are real lazy. They didn't even bother to throw it in like Photoshop Express or some other cheap to free editor and remove the background right there. You know, like it's just a whole picture.
Yeah, right.
Like, it's literally
low effort.
God damn, dude. I think this is a Redbubble. Is that what they like? This looks just like somebody slapped this together. And no, not there. You can do some cool shit on Redbubble, but you can also just like in 2 clicks have the jankiest fucking web store that's ever been created, which soon you'll find a Clout route Redbubble. Look for that on the way. Shout out. Let's buy one. When are we gonna buy ours? I'm gonna be rearranging soon, so I'm gonna need some new posters. So we'll keep an eye out.
You know, maybe I'll. Oh my gosh, dude! Now I'm compelled. Shit. Now I kind of want a fucking Trump poster behind me. God damn, she's got it. Oh man, I need one too. We gotta put one in the back, dude. It's on.
You gotta do
it. Once the idea was in my head, I felt like I had to, dude. I have to buy the mugshot signed and hang it up behind us, dude.
Signed is gonna be a lot,
bad,
dude.
Bro.
For a signed poster, you could probably get another ticket to the Fyre Festival, my guy.
It said it was signed for $28.
Nuh-uh.
That's what the thing said.
That's not signed. That's gonna be like one of those stamps. I had a landlord once who hung this letter that he thought was signed by Donald Trump. I didn't have the heart to tell him that was a stamp that got sent to every Tom, Dick, and Harry that donated $50 to the campaign. That no, that wasn't a real signature. You can buy those. I don't know if you guys knew this. It might be breaking the fourth wall for a few folks, but yeah, you can buy a stamp or even sometimes have it printed. Yeah, but this knucklehead was like, I got the president's signature on my wall, like a fucking like a teenage sports fan.
Have you seen his signature before? I could copy his signature, dude.
Could you? No, but
It's like the most plain, like it just looks like
there's a
scribble.
D and a T. I was just about to say I probably shouldn't dog it because mine is pretty much just that, big letter scribble, big letter scribble, dots where they should be, but not exactly.
V-Dub says mugshots are public domain, so you can
let's
make and sell your
go.
own, I believe. Well, we're gonna get into that because there's some of that in the doc here, but I wanted to show you the other bumbling idiot and his response to Trump's mugshot here.
Does he always call me the bumbling idiot, or is that normally just on Thursday mornings, guys?
Not you.
Oh, you're talking about Bo. Okay, my bad.
I'm talking about Bo, dude. Come on.
Oh, okay.
And he's got something to say about Trump. He saw the picture. Okay.
I did see it on television.
What'd you think?
He saw it on the television.
Hold on. He says.
What did he even say?
Yeah, it's hard to even tell.
Handsome guy.
Handsome guy. Dude, this guy does not know what day it is or where he is on those days half the time.
He's a cute old man, though. Look at him. They got him in a ball cap. They got him
He's
in a ball
cute
cap,
old man.
a little sweater.
So I imagine you thought the narrator from the hit TV show Tales of the Crypt. I thought you probably thought he was a cute old man too, huh?
Yeah. Honestly, very endearing. I watched that show growing up, dude. Okay, I love that guy.
Yeah, Danny was heartbroken when he finished Lord of the Rings because he really thought Gollum was going to get the precious back. Yeah,
I liked the Gollum that they made in that video game. It was even more cursed. Okay, it was even more cursed. I related with that one even more.
God damn, just get this guy a sugar cone and tell him to shut up. Not you, Danny, Bo.
Yeah, does Kevin say this stuff about me on his other podcast? Oh goodness. So like V-Dub was saying, you can take the mugshot and do what you will with the mugshot. So we've got some people riding that little clout route, as they say. Some people being Green Day. Green Day is selling the ultimate Nimrod shirt featuring Donald Trump's mugshot.
I was wondering if they were either going to go there or American Idiot.
Right. I mean, that's what I was thinking when I first saw it. Was like, oh, American Idiot. No, Nimrod. There you go.
Dude, Nimrod got such a bad rap as a historical figure who got his name turned into just like a diss, right? We don't have I don't have the time to, just feel like, imagine, I just think about like, what if in 200 years, like if someone was an idiot, they're like, dude, he's such a Kevin, like that would suck. Right. Like no one ever is getting named that again, which I mean, it does, I knew about Nimrod as something you called someone that was being dumb before I knew that it was a person that had existed previously. So I never knew it outside of that context, but it does sound, I mean, it's a good sounding word for calling someone dumb.
You fucking Nimrod.
You fucking Nimrod.
My old boss, you moron. That's what my boss used to say, though. My old boss used to say, moron. Everybody was a moron. Moron. It was always moron. That was his go-to. I like that. It hits good, moron. But Nimrod is a good one too.
Yeah, Nimrod kind of slaps, but it's unfortunate for the guy.
People getting impatient in long lines are pulling a Kevin.
I actually, Poland, that came to mind. At one point this weekend during my travels, I was at a gas station waiting, and I was the only person in line. I was standing up at an unmanned counter while 2 employees tried to figure out where the water had come from that was underneath where their now empty trash can was. So it took 2 of them to try to discern where that water was coming from. And I'm standing up there for a good few minutes. And then I could start to feel myself like kind of sway back and forth. I was like, shit, this is the stuff Poland was talking about. Like I was sitting there like, God, could someone please come ring me up here? I only got 3 more. I only got 3 more hours in the car. Like, can you guys can maybe one of you investigate the trash water and the other one fucking ring me up so I can go back into my car, please? The mysterious water pile will be there in 30 seconds after you ring this up. So yes, pulling a Kevin, it's a real thing, you know. It's I'm not patient when I got somewhere to be.
Yeah, well,
but I'm never rude. All right,
pulling a Kevin as usual.
I just put my reverend face on and I just say, hey, it's okay. You know, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the soda and your time today. And then I go pump gas like every other asshole.
Vito says, Twitter has been flooded with videos of black people celebrating Trump. Mugshots sell rap albums. So now Trump is a G. I've seen a lot of like Trump with the explicit little thing for like a
who was it? There was there was a rapper I think posted that on Instagram, something like that. That was basically saying that, yeah, we've got your back sort of vibes now. So, oh, they love lines. Well, you know, that's why we fought a revolution. All right, it was over.
I was tired of Americans were tired of those fucking lines, dude.
Over attacks on tea and just patiently waiting in lines. Yeah, bullshit.
Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, I mean, Trump is a G, and V-Dub said something about, oh yeah, where is it? Right here. Flooded with videos of black people celebrating Trump. I've seen a lot of this clip going around where this guy's wearing a shirt that says, and as Glenn Beck says, N-words with Trump. Oh, God. But here we go. I've got, when's the last time you laughed at Sean Hannity, dude? Maybe never.
Have I? I don't know.
He chimed in on this Trump mugshot thing, and I thought it was just kind of a funny little clip here. Let's watch.
With the Fox News alert, you are looking at Joe Biden. Oh, I'm sorry. Donald Trump's official mugshot. Joe Biden will be soon enough. Anyway, moments ago, the 45th president of the United States walked into the notorious Fulton County, Georgia jail where
you know,
Joe Biden's coming. Joe Biden's is coming when they get him for all that, you know, shit he did.
I think if we were smart, wait, I probably shouldn't say this.
I say arrest all presidents.
Would it? Yeah, there you go. Danny said it. So I can just yep, this is a character, right? Okay. So yeah, I don't think they'd be far off if they just arrested every president as soon as they got out of office. Because chances are they've all committed heinous war crimes during
straight to jail.
There. Yeah. Get out of here. Or for Barack, let's just make him live with his brother. I feel like that'd be worse.
Oh God, dude, man. I keep an eye on Malik, dude. I keep an eye on Malik.
Someone's got to. It's not my turn to watch him.
He drops a good Obama line every once in a while. I don't think they're very happy with each other.
Yeah, I hope my brother gets famous so I can just call him horrible things all the time.
And then get money off that.
And then sell t-shirts.
That. Yeah. I'm gonna sell a t-shirt that says Barack Obama is a F slur.
I'm like, well, you know, that little shit was stealing all my clothes. Yeah, there's your hero stealing all my shit. He stole my baseball cards.
But as it was spoiled earlier in the show, okay, I hate these fucking portrait tattoos, dude. You got to be an insane person. I don't care who it is. If you're getting a fucking portrait tattoo, I think it's insane.
What if it's Jesus?
I don't care who it is. It's insane.
Okay. Because
nobody ever does it good. It looks weird always.
The one, I guess, how do you feel about if it's somebody that died? because while I wouldn't do it, if you lost somebody and you want to go ahead and get their face tattooed somewhere on you, honestly, that's probably why I won't mock anyone's tattoos probably to their face anyway. But I will always.
I mean,
Now
I
with this
wouldn't do
one,
that either.
with this one, it's like, okay, but it's like, okay, maybe it's like their kid or a loved one that passed away. I'd give you that, but overall,
No, I'm gonna say, I think Kevin might have cut out there a little bit, but I'm gonna say absolutely not. Honestly, I wouldn't make fun of you for regular tattoos, anything other than a portrait tattoo. If I see you with a Donald Trump portrait tattoo, okay, I'm gonna laugh at you. Honestly, any kind of portrait tattoo, because they look so. I get it. There's a fucking. Sometimes you get past family members or something like that, or a loved one on you. Sure, the sentiment's there. It's kind of nice. Yeah, memorializing somebody you love like that. It looks dumb on your arm. It doesn't look good. Okay, I'm just saying. No matter who it is, no matter who does it, I've never seen a fucking good portrait tattoo ever. Welcome back, Kev.
thank you.
But no, you were saying I'm with you on the whole not making fun of people to their face about their tattoos unless it's a portrait tattoo. Is basically my point. If it's a portrait tattoo, and even if it's a memorial, I'm going to be like, why would you do that to them? Why would you do that to who you're memorializing? Look, it looks like fucking sloth on your arm instead of, Joe Beth or whoever.
Just put it on it. Just have it sprayed on a t-shirt instead. Do that.
Yeah. Or just keep a picture of the person that you like. Don't put them on your fucking arm, dude. Put
What
a
about
picture of them in your wallet.
Get some initials or something.
All right. I'm with that.
Or get their name tattooed across your back, like the last name. That's a fun one. Nah,
Danny, my local tattoo artist has a bazillion awards. I could show you some good portraits.
Ooh, see?
I mean, you can try. I mean, I'll Steven Crowder you one, and I'll say change my mind. But I think that it's gonna be a hard one, dude. I mean, I'm resentful because someone close to me has, not really close to me, but somebody related to me. That's a better way to put it. Someone related to me has a portrait tattoo. Oh my god, dude. It has to be one. I mean, I don't want to go too hard on somebody, but I don't like it.
I'm gonna get a portrait of Nimrod tattooed on me so someone can finally
Okay.
I mean, guy built a giant tower and he was a king, and people now just use his name to talk about idiots, It's
Fucking
terrible.
Nimrods.
Gonna get it right on my chest right here. I'm a
So-
Nimrod at heart.
I like that. Yeah, you get on that shirt. Let's break away here for a second. No more Trump business, okay? That's all the politics for the episode, I promise. It wasn't really that political, right? We were just talking about his mugshot. We're good. We're
making
safe.
fun of old dudes. Yeah, that's just ageism. I'm good with it.
It's better than politics. All right, I'm glad we're on the same page here then. So yeah, like I said, breakaway. I think this clip that I'm about to show you is kind of why people have all these. Well, it's not why, but I'm starting to get why people have irrational fears of elevators. Check this out.
Is it Dwight Schrute?
This is fucking.
There should have been a trigger warning for this.
Some guy taking a whiz on the elevator and, somehow surprised when, oh shit.
Did they lock him in?
I think I fried it. There's no volume here, so I don't know. But look, he pees everywhere, on electrical equipment. And then all of a sudden, the doors won't open. The lights flicker.
Yeah, because he just pissed all over HAL 9000 or whatever. He's like, I'm sorry, David. I can't open these doors.
Man.
Wow. Yeah. Was there ever a more either play games, win prizes, or insert the fuck around, find out graph? I feel like that's just
Right.
I love instant karma like that, where it heats up like 30 seconds like a microwave mac and cheese. Just boom. Get it right back in your
Right.
face.
You think he would have saw that one coming, but I guess not.
Well, I mean, if you're at a point where you're peeing on an elevator and you're not in a previously referenced office situation where multiple people are locked in an elevator and you have to establish a pee corner, then you probably somewhere along you're either lacking the mental capacity to know the difference or you're just fucking wasted, dude. And in which case, see also option 1.
What's your thoughts on elevators, though? I just know
They're
somebody
horrible.
that has like a very my wife has it to a degree, but I know somebody that has it way worse where they just like won't step foot in a elevator. My wife, though, is the kind of person that will get in there, and if it like little turbulence, it's oh my god, what just happened?
I'll get in there, but
Let's get out of here. This makes me sick.
Don't you try to start some small talk with me in the elevator. You better bury yourself into that phone just like I am. You better not talk to me in the elevator. See also the train.
Yeah, same difference.
We have to share this space, and I'm willing to do that, but don't talk
to me.
No, that's not so bad. I don't like anything. I like my personal space, Danny. That's how I put that. So, I don't love elevators. I'm not afraid. Like that's not the kind of height that I'd be afraid of. That parkour thing, or if you're on the edge of a cliff and there's not much of a rail or something like that where I can see and feel the height. But no, I'd have to be up in some kind of massive elevator to be afraid of. I mean, it'd be annoying to get stuck in one, but other than that, I'm not too afraid of those things. But I don't like people being all up in my space when they're strangers.
I can remember my dad telling me stories about when he was in high school. They had a elevator put in for people with wheelchairs, and that was the only reason why they had an elevator. It wasn't for people to use. It was like just a 2-floor thing.
Yeah.
But or no, it was like 3. I think it was 3 floors actually. But my dad said that he would stop the elevator on the floor with the doors closed and then smoke pot in the elevator sometimes. I wonder if that's just one of those stories that like my dad would tell me for me to think he's a badass, but that's how an elevator would be to me. I think that they would be cool to stop an elevator on a floor with the door shut and hotbox it. I'd like that idea.
No, I'm good on that. Because the next thing you know, someone's peeing in the corner because they can't get out.
Oh,
You get
well,
stuck in there.
You bring Gatorades, you drink them, and then you pee
Oh
in
yeah,
the Gatorade
drink
bottle.
drink some Gatorade. Make sure you get some lemon lime Gatorades, and there won't be any confusion later on.
So have you? Pest says move smoking pot in areas you're not allowed to. Yeah, well, that's the rush, right?
Those were the days, weren't they? It's like, oh man, gotta go drive around to somewhere. Nah,
Take a
don't
roadie,
miss it.
dude.
Don't
Nothing
miss
wrong
it.
with taking a little roadie every once in a while.
Yeah, I mean,
Not in the big city though. Honestly, in small town Ohio,
I'm more worried about the small town.
in the country roads, it's fun to take a roadie, dude. It's relaxing. You got the corn passing you on each side. You're fucking sucking on a hooter, passing it to your friend.
That meant something else where I grew up.
Yeah.
But I think I follow.
It's sometimes a roadie's a good time, but I have to admit, in big city where we live, no, because it's a Wendy's and a fucking McDonald's and a fucking Walmart. There's no scenery, and there's cops everywhere that want to fuck you, literally and figuratively and mentally.
Yeah, don't run out of a Kroger in our neck of the woods. You're gonna get fucking shot.
Dude, I saw a picture. I wish I should have grabbed it for the show. I'm an idiot. I saw a picture of a Coda bus, one of the Columbus, fucking public transit buses, crashed into a pizza parlor. Fully.
That's
the
what
whole
that's,
thing.
that's why you just smoke your weed at home. Otherwise, you get the munchies and you crash your bus into a Little Caesars. And that's why they're all $7.50 now instead of $5. It wasn't just the economy. So these Coda bus drivers getting stoned and putting holes in the wall. You know, you're going to have to raise the prices, even if your pizza's made out of cardboard.
Pest says, that's like saying, have you ever got a BJ at a Blockbusters? I mean, who hasn't? I'm wondering what you're asking me here.
Is that what was going on behind that curtain? I was just told there were
Exactly.
certain videos that a kid my age wasn't allowed to rent. I didn't know that it was live action.
No, you that's why they put the bathrooms right next to the to the curtain room.
They had the nerve to call the place Family Video. Come on now. I mean, I guess you
Well,
could one-stop shopping for the whole family, I guess. Even
if you're the Island Boys, it is Family
Oh,
Video.
God.
I wonder if that was around. I don't think the Island Boys have ever rented a DVD before.
No, I don't think so.
Those were the days, right?
Yeah, great. Yeah, I loved them.
DVD rental, Blockbusters, dude. Nothing like getting a blowjob behind a Blockbuster.
Can't wait to see that. Hear that clip. See that.
But have you heard of Danny Duncan, Kevin?
Nope.
Famous YouTuber, I guess. But we're just gonna say rest in peace after this clip because I don't think that
So he's not the fortune. He's not the heir to the Dunkin' Donuts throne. Okay.
Well, not anymore.
Oh.
Mustang versus RV. Take.
Wow, that's some good editing right there.
Oh man, Kevin. Okay, come on.
One.
Oh, I know you're not going to show murder on the stream.
It does look pretty convincing.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
I saw this the other day and I thought it was crazy though. Yeah, this guy is just like some I think he does like Twitter shit too, right? He's like a Twitter journalist dude, whatever. I don't know. Danny Duncan. And yeah, this was some kind of stunt that he was doing and they edited it to look like he got smashed by a car. So a bunch of people that day that was from Deaf Noodles there. A bunch of people that day when that clip released were reporting it as if he actually got smashed by the car.
Wow. Yikes. Yeah.
Later,
well, I'm telling you, that editor, give it a few years. You're going to be watching a documentary about this movie you love. And there's going to be an editor being like, yeah, well, my first gig was making it look like this Mustang crashed into Danny Gonzalez's RV or whatever this guy's name is.
Yeah, Danny Gonzalez. Let's see here. Devin says, holy crap. I mean, yeah, I wonder if she was talking about the blowjobs behind Blockbuster or Danny Duncan getting hit by a fucking car.
Could have been either, really. Really could have been
either, really. It's appropriate response to either. Poland Spring says kids wear the Danny Duncan shirts to school and get forced to change. He's distracting the learning process. Evil man. He must be like a new jackass then or something. I get it.
Oh man,
I get it.
Don't mess with the kids and their book learning.
Leave the kids out of it, okay? Don't touch the kids, Danny Duncan. Leave the fucking kids alone, dude. I don't know what you're doing with the kids, but leave them alone. You're an evil man, according to our ex-producer.
Allegedly.
The Virginity Rocks shirts. Oh, this is a thing? Virginity Rocks and I Love Hot Mom shirt. Okay, now
dude, that's where the I Love Hot Mom shirts are coming from. I wasn't too long ago. I met someone at a restaurant near like in the mall, in one of the malls here. And so afterward, just waiting for him to get his ride to pick him up, we were walking around the mall for a little bit, just chatting, you know, maybe grabbing a little dessert. And I saw multiple people walking around with I Love MILF shirts, which I just thought was the stupidest thing because we were saying that when I was a high schooler, so I just didn't think it was still like a funny thing to say. but then I'm seeing these I love hot moms, I love MILF shirts, and I was just flabbergasted. I was like, how is that? Like, you imagine somebody wearing that shirt is just not like, they're not getting laid, right? Like, how are you gonna go up? How are you gonna see someone you might be interested in and go out on a date or anything? How are you gonna start a conversation with any normal person and your shirt says I love MILFs?
Hey, check this out though. You might maybe one of these will work for you then. When I was looking around for the Virginity Rocks shirts, I saw that this Moldussy on Twitter says, how
Ew.
can Danny Duncan yeah, don't mind the username. How can I can't get over the username.
Oh, I'm trying. I know, and then you start to read the shirts too. It doesn't make it any easier.
How can Danny Duncan make a Virginity Rock shirt, but then have all these other designs? I will eat your ass.
Oh, he is doing the I love MILFs shirts. Okay, yeah, it is him. All right.
My hot dads, I love MILFs, sluts, DILFs, hot teachers, substitute teachers. Oh, okay. Mom pleaser.
I love the shirt that says Big Dick is back in town, because that is just a great way to highlight how small your penis is and pay $40 to do it. That's hilarious.
What about the one that says gets no pussy and then there's an arrow to their face?
I like my favorite one is the one that says I'll beat your ass, but then has the B scribbled out. So it says I'll eat your ass. I think that's my favorite.
I like that. Well, thanks, Moldussy, for that.
Yeah, so if you guys need any shirts to wear the next time you go see the Insane Clown Posse, go hit up this guy's fucking
Moldussy.
Yeah,
I gotta find this actual shirt though.
Can you stop saying
Virginity Rock. What Moldussy?
You know it. Damn it. Yeah, damn it.
It sounds like a fucking He-Man villain or something.
Yeah, or some like old like some duke during, in France or something.
The Duchess
General
Moldussy.
Moldussy. You are late with your taxes.
So this is it. This is it. I Google Virginity Rocks. And this is it. These are the shirts. This is it. People are getting sent home for this. Why?
Oh, they're probably getting sent home for the I love DILF shirts or whatever. Poland says he's encouraging children to sexually harass their substitute teachers via shirt. Now, I don't know about you, Danny, but when I was in high school, plenty of kids were sexually harassing our substitute teachers with or without any shirts involved.
There was this substitute teacher I had that they call. I mean, she was, you can guess how she looked, but they called her Miss Piggy.
Oh God,
and
that's rude.
She would come around and keep substituting there, even though everybody harassed her and called her Miss Piggy. Another substitute who was a sweetheart, everybody loved her, but her name Miss Horny.
Oh, was that literally the last name or
spelled Horny? Miss Horny.
Wow.
Literally, yeah, like her real name was Miss Horny. She'd write it on the board, Miss Horny, and then we'd all laugh about Miss Horny. But that was from like 3rd grade. Like I knew what horny. I guess I knew what horny was in like 2nd grade, because I feel like the first time we had this substitute, everybody was laughing about it, and we had her throughout all of our school career. Miss Horny.
This dude's making millions off of teenagers ironically wearing a shirt that says Virginity Rocks. And hey,
Oh, it's ironic?
I mean, I would imagine.
Is
that a real thing? Are the Zoomers really just deciding to be celibate all of a sudden for however many years?
Well, they tell people that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I used to wear a shirt in high school that says Jesus loves this guy, with 2 thumbs pointing at me. It was because I was an idiot and I thought it was cool to have sayings on my t-shirt. Didn't mean anything. I doubt most of these people are proudly planting their virginity flag by wearing these shirts. They're probably just buying them along with an I love MILFs shirt or big dick coming this way, or whatever that stupid fucking shirt said.
Big dicks back in town.
Big dicks back in town, boys.
I mean, like, what the fuck? One day you're gonna wear Virginity Rocks and the next day you're wearing big dicks back. Like, what the fuck? Okay. All right. Well, cool. Dylan Duncan, or Danny Duncan. I'm glad you got hit by that fucking car. You idiot.
Now we're finding out what everybody's got sent home from school. That's funny. Pest got sent home in middle school for wearing a Rollin' Hard shirt. We had some stupid dress code shit stuff too. Like I remember you couldn't have sleeveless shirts at our school boys, girls, nobody. So, or one time, a bunch of people got sent home for wearing cutoffs because the air conditioning was broke. So people wore tank tops for a day. Everybody gets sent home for stupid shit like that. But I don't think I mean, I wasn't cool enough to be wearing some kind of shirt that would send me to go talk to the principal. Danny, what about you?
I mean, I did other things to get in trouble, than wear a fucking dumb t-shirt that got me in trouble most of the time. Actually, most of the time I was too poor to, like, my mom was buying me some fucking Walmart shit.
That's where
Didn't
the
have
shit
any-
used. Yeah, that's
I
where you
didn't
used to
have any
see this
virginity
shit.
rocks. I
You used
had
to see
fucking
these fucking saying shirts at Kohl's in Walmart. You know what I mean? Like,
DILFs.
maybe not the DILF things, but they'd be equally cringy and goofy.
Honestly,
you know?
if I was in middle school,
Sarcasm is my first language, or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
if I rewound time and was back in middle school, I would press my mom to get me a fucking I love DILFs shirt for me to wear to school.
DILFs. Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Danny, I'd like to fuck. Okay, 'cause
There
I'm
it is.
a DILF.
Oh, dude, that's all we got to do. We got to steal that logo, and then inside the D, we just write ANNY, like inside it, just kind of like when OJ Simpson had to publish that book that said "If I Did It," but then they had to put the "if" in there, so it just says "I did it." Do that.
I
Boom.
like that.
That's our next Clout Route shirt right there.
That's a good idea. Pest says high school, we couldn't wear certain baseball or NFL teams because of gangs.
Oh,
See, that's interesting. I'm really trying to think. Was there anything? I mean, obviously, there's just certain things you couldn't wear, of course. Like, I don't know, graphic imagery or whatever, or like cuss words straight up on a shirt. Probably not. But I'm trying to think if there was like ever a phenomenon of something that was going around that people were trying to wear and got in trouble for or anything like that. No, when I was in high school, the phenomenon was we were just sending pictures through text messages. So everybody was getting in trouble for sexting.
Oh, God.
Sexting was the phenomenon.
Yeah.
Many girls I went to school with had
Way worse.
sexted with the wrong guy, and
Yikes.
I prefer virginity rocks shirts than underage puss getting shared around on text
Oh, then he
messages.
says it like that. Yeah. Yep. And then Pest, yeah, we couldn't wear hats or beanies back in my day either. I'm going to try to very quickly pivot from.
We couldn't wear hats either or beanies like that. Yeah, but I wasn't bald then either, so it wasn't really that big of a deal.
It was a very big deal for, as you can tell, me not being allowed to wear a hat. It kind of felt like I was naked all day. So nobody else was allowed to be naked, but I was forced to do it. So, it's fine. It's fine. It is what it is.
Oh God. Okay, so there you go, Danny Duncan. Here, let's look at one of these viral dumbasses that we have on the thumbnail today. Not Bob Barker, because he's not a dumbass, but let's look at Ian Crossland here. He's a guy
can we?
from Tim Pool. I don't know if it's like, I think Tim Pool has developed it's kind of like what Crowder's doing now, where he's getting all these comedians and Alex Jones and shit to be on his network. I think Tim is getting some of these personalities to like be under the Timcast umbrella.
Is that the band or the podcast?
I don't know.
It's hard to keep these things together.
I think once you're on Timcast, the podcast, you're officially a part of Timcast, the band, too.
They just like hand you a maraca or something. They're like, listen, band practices on Thursdays.
You join the symphony, yes.
Yeah. You're either all in or you're all out. Okay. So this is our latest footage from band practice with this guy, right? What's his name? Ian McCulkin or something?
Ian McCulkin. It's God, now I forget what his real name is.
It's Macaulay
Culkin.
Yeah.
Ian Crossland. Okay, Ian Crossland. That's this guy's name. And this clip cracked me up beyond belief when I saw it the other day. I even made a short because I was laughing so hard about it. Go check that out, by the way. Shameless plug.
Damn, he's like the inverse of me. We got the same glasses, but then he's got that Fabio hair and no beard.
Yeah.
I hate him already.
That is the rest.
Yeah, here. Well, let's let him play, and then you'll hate him even more.
That is the recipe to destroy your country, is to shut it down. Don't do that again. And don't make people put fucking dirty masks on.
Why were theirs dirty?
I'm sick of it, man. I'm fucking sick of it. I will not do it again. That is the recipe.
Dude, he's so intimidating. He's so threatening. Yeah, can you roll that back? I want to record it so I can. That's gonna be my new ringtone.
I mean, I said you'll hate the guy. I don't hate the guy, honestly.
I love him. Let's do a show
together.
together.
Crossland to keep doing content because this kind of shit is what I'm looking for, baby.
I just don't know, like, why are you yelling at me because you don't do your laundry, dude? Like,
Yeah.
that part is weird. I don't want to wear a mask either, but none of mine were dirty, you freak.
I heard a depraved story. Speaking of dirty masks, a coworker of mine said he was hooking up on Grinder, and he was like going to meet some guy in like a park or something on the jungle gym.
Oh my, no, not there. The children are supposed to play there. That's the last place you do weird shit like that. Come on, man.
This is not a friend. I mean, this is not really a personal friend of mine, by the way. This is a coworker. He says,
hopefully a former coworker, because if this is your employee, you better.
Former coworker.
Say.
He says he was on Grinder. He hooked up at the park, and they didn't have anything to wipe up with. So he pulled out.
Man, you should have left a trigger warning for this. Go ahead.
He pulled out a mask. And then he gave it to Ian Crossland, and Ian Crossland has been traumatized ever since.
Jesus Christ, man! Luckily, none of my employees told me that much about their sex lives, dude. That's crazy. How do you get to that point?
I said it was not an employee; it was a fucking
or a coworker. I mean, even the people who I wasn't a manager of, or you know what I mean. I've never had a coworker or a boss tell me that much about their sex life.
Hey, he was very forthcoming with the information, I guess.
Wow. And what's up with the jungle gym, man? Like, damn.
Why are gays always talking about jungle and gym?
God damn it. This is why the kids are wearing hot DILF shirts. They can't even go to the park without being exposed to perversion. I shouldn't laugh at that.
Oh no!
Oh
no! We have predators and Dylan Duncan shirts wiping their asses with masks in the fucking park on Grinder. We have a pandemic here, and it's not even the corona kind. Dude.
Someone please think of the children.
Oh my god. Let's watch this one more time just because it's that funny.
That is the recipe to destroy your country, is to shut it down. Don't do that again. And don't make people put fucking dirty masks on.
Nice.
I'm sick of it, man.
Hold up. Do you hear this?
Should I do that? Does that work? Like if I go like, I'm done doing it. I'm gonna be the cloudiest clouder of the world. I'm not doing it anymore, brother. When I bring the microphone in with me, you know I'm serious now, okay? I'm sorry, the audio quality for that was probably shit, which is why you shouldn't do it. You don't touch your microphone unless you're a fidgeter, you know, and you just try really hard not to do it.
I'm a fidgeter, so I do it sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
I admit. But my favorite part almost of the whole clip is if you catch this here.
Nice.
I'm sick.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
He's just going off.
Don't make people put fucking dirty masks on.
Nice.
I'm sick.
You think was that a producer on the show, or was that the guy like screen capping this? You know,
that's Tim Pool. That's Tim Pool in the background.
Nice, dude. Nice, bro. You gonna be at practice on Thursday? We need a bassist. You got the look, man.
Trust me, I don't want to wear fucking masks any more than the next guy. But I'm with Kevin here. If I'm putting on a mask, it sure as hell ain't a dirty one.
Nah.
And it's not one that I get from anybody that frequents the playground.
Good. That's good.
I have trust issues now. I don't think I would ever accept a a mask from anyone else.
Yeah, I have trust issues too. If I were you, I wouldn't have any more conversations with my coworkers. Jesus.
Oh, dear Lord, dude. Some people should use masks. I mean, I do agree with that. Some people look better if they have that shit over their face. But I digress. Ian Crossland, folks.
Look him up.
Another hot clip going around right now. Kevin, you're a music guy, okay? We were just listening to some of your awesome tunes at the beginning of the show, okay? What is your thoughts on Ed Sheeran? You listen?
No.
You ever listen?
No, I am
is like
certain. I'm certain that I would know a couple of his songs if I heard.
I'm trying to
them
think of a
because
popular
he's
Ed
real
Sheeran.
popular or whatever. But no, not in my lane really. I can have an appreciation. I think there's plenty of music that I don't like, but I can understand if it's good or not. Like there's a lot of metal that I think doesn't sound great at all to me, but I can understand that they're playing their guitars at a very quick pace and all this stuff, and what they're doing is very difficult. But I don't know. For me, Ed Sheeran is just not my cup of tea. I've got him probably in like that same Taylor Swift bubble of like, why are y'all sad all the time? And who wants to listen to music about people who are always sad? But maybe Ed's not always sad. I don't know. Maybe he's in love with caramel macchiatos or some shit. I don't know what he's up to.
I'm trying to think if I've ever even heard any of his songs.
Oh, he was in Game of Thrones. Ah, okay.
This dumbass song. Okay.
I'm good on that, dude.
I am good on that. Yeah, that's
probably
Ed
hear it.
Sheeran? Oh,
Yeah, I would say we've probably all heard 4 or 5 of his songs at wedding receptions or something. But like, no, I'm good, dude.
I'm good.
No, if I'm trying to go there, I'm just gonna go old school and listen to some Celine Dion or maybe some Mariah Carey or something. Somebody that really gets me going. I'm not gonna listen to old Ed.
Oh, old Ed. Well, Ed's got a new album coming out, Autumn Variations, okay? And what better promotion than to work at a Starbucks and sling some pumpkin spice lattes.
Mm-hmm.
Like a down-to-earth, normie kind of guy, okay? What better promo? Let's watch.
You corporate cuck shill. What other?
I mean, look at the guy. Come on.
He's so corporate.
Completely different name.
Imagine buying a $15 coffee just because some dickhead serving it to you that day.
You don't think he paid for all their coffees on a shoot? Honestly, if
he's not Mr. Beast,
you got to be kidding me. If Ed Sheeran went to fucking Starbucks to promo his shit for a day and he didn't pay for all these motherfuckers that lined up for him to just sign their fucking he better have paid for every single one of those fucking coffees, this cheapskate motherfucker. Okay?
There's no way. And I bet you they were playing his fucking greatest hits in the lobby all day. Think about those poor people who work there every day on a regular day.
All right now.
And what they had to deal with. Uh-oh, Danny. You're about to get in a fight.
No, I mean,
I feel bad for them.
I'm only half offended, but I mean, yeah, come on, Ginger. You don't even have a soul, and you're here at Starbucks trying to inject some humanity into your fucking music here.
Yeah, and I don't care.
Promo.
I don't care if you put a freaking costume on the Slender Man you got back there taking a photo. Like, that's not cool. What are you doing?
Imagine just trying to buy a coffee before, and then there's a big line because of Ed Sheeran being there. Kevin.
I'd be so irritated. I'd be sighing very quietly.
You'd be breathing deeply.
Yep, looking back and forth, not letting my eye contact linger, so no one thinks that I'm mad at them. Just like, all right, I'm just gonna look around. Let me read this. What's this over here? I guess I'll fucking read that since I can't go anywhere or do anything. I'm just gonna fucking stand here and wait on the rest of you. Yeah, no, I'm fine. It's not a big deal.
Hey, this line isn't that bad, right?
Can I write your name on it? Sure. Lance, L-A-K-S. Can I just write Brian? Yeah.
Can I just write M-A-K-S is easier to write than Brian.
I mean, he named that chick Dennis.
He's just naming everybody wrong.
Yeah, that's funny, right? And endearing.
It's so cool. You know what might help them buy your overpriced album is if you could bother to look them in the eye and say their name for 3 seconds. But I guess just call them Steven or whatever. And
He cares so little about what their name is that he doesn't even listen to what they're saying, and he just writes whatever.
How about Brian? Oh no, I fucking sorry. Sorry. He's not Paul Joseph Watson. I can't overdo it here. All right. I don't want to overstay my welcome. But yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this, Ed. You're one of those fake real people, you know, we're like, oh, he's so relatable. Oh, look, he's just a real average guy.
Exactly, dude.
Can't pay for a haircut and works at Starbucks, but no, can't even be bothered. This guy's James Corden. He's over here behind the scenes, like, I can't be bothered to learn your fucking name. You're Brian. You know, yeah, get out of here with this.
That's a little far, Kevin. I don't know about
that. Okay, those folks that are standing outside of the Starbucks to take photos and or videos of a famous dude making a coffee. Those are the, like, when I die and go to hell, I will be put in a very long waiting line surrounded by those exact folks that were just taking a photo of that guy making coffee. All right. That's how I feel. Like, talk about a waste of your fucking time. Really? It's like when people go to when LeBron James made that stupid pizza place and a million people went there too to watch LeBron James make your pizza.
I like that.
It's so weird. Like, I just need to be close to these people. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
You know, the only reason I went to Cane's was because they had some Post Malone fucking solo cups or whatever that I had to get. Okay.
You're hoping
there was 4 and you get 1 out of 4, you know, so I had to keep going back to collect them all.
I kept going there too because I was hoping Post Malone would drop a perk into my cane stock, but it didn't happen.
Well, that's what all the drinks were. Bastard. It was fucking I was sipping on some scissor the whole time, bro.
He's definitely not on hard drugs, Danny. Let's not joke about it. He's clearly not on drugs.
There was codeine in his fucking double cup, bro. No doubt about it. Okay.
It'd have to be to work at Cane's for.
I wonder what's in these Ed Sheeran specialty coffees. What do you think he gets into?
Oh, and now you're high-fiving customers.
Oh, how cute!
He signed my shirt. What are you gonna do with that shirt? You gonna hang it? You gonna hang that? I mean, that's what. He signed your shirt.
Yeah.
All right.
Sharon signed my shirt.
I hate this. I am irrationally upset about this, Danny. I did not know this clip was going to fire me up like this. This is like waiting in line at a Costco when you don't have a membership. This is fucking ridiculous.
It's a good promo, right? It's getting you fired up.
Right.
Yeah, right, Poland. Why is he not signing the I Heart Dilfs shirt? All right.
Well, if he brought it, I'm sure he would.
You did amazing.
Did I do good?
The perfect barista.
Yeah, there we go. Thanks.
The perfect barista. Ed Sheeran, folks.
God, I'm disgusted. That's worse. That was worse for me than watching a full 8 hours of Hassan Piker on Twitch. All right.
Well,
I'd rather do that.
There's the one and only time that we'll look at Ed Sheeran on the show, unless he does something depraved or something. Then we'll probably laugh. But shilling out for Starbucks is like that's the surface level crime that these people commit.
And look for Danny and I next week at your local Tim Hortons hawking our Clout Route merch. All right.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as somebody's willing to pay us for this shit.
Yeah, I'll sign the napkin of your raisin muffin too, I guess, if you. It's so weird. Will you sign the shirt that I'm wearing and have worn 20 times? Like she was
sign my tit.
Like it was. Now listen, I'm a guy who likes to wear plain shirts, so I'm not going to sit here and knock her for being out in a plain green shirt that looked like it was probably like a yard wear. It was like a Saturday. It's a Saturday shirt, you know. But why are you having him sign your lazy Sunday shirt? You know. What's the point of that? It's a waste. Ed Sheeran's never going to sign anything for you ever again. So this is why you got to do some brain teasers throughout the day. So when you're put on the spot, you can actually think instead of go, I don't know, just shine my fucking shoulder, bro. I guess I don't know. Like you don't have a purse, anything, not one fucking thing. You couldn't. You'd have been better off grabbing one of those cup warmer things that they have. It's not a cup warmer, but you know what I'm talking about, Danny. So your hand doesn't get burnt.
Yeah.
You could have grabbed one of those with a cup sleeve with the Starbucks logo on it, gotten it signed, and then taken it over to eBay and actually made a little money for yourself. But no, you grabbed your fucking yard work shirt. Your gardening shirt is now signed by Ed Sheeran. So good job. Congratulations.
Hey, it's sentimental, Kevin.
See, this is
clearly you don't share the same relationship with Ed Sheeran that some of these older women do. Okay.
How many beats do I have to make before somebody lets me sell my merch at a Dunkin' Donuts? All right.
How many beats?
Duncan, what is that guy's name?
How many beats does Kevin have to make before an old woman asks him to sign her tit at a Dunkin' Donuts? Okay.
I'd rather it be at a Sheetz gas station, if we're being honest.
Sheetz. Hey, don't knock Sheetz, dude. I like Sheetz.
I'm not. I want a milkshake right now. Poland, I can't tell if this is do you think Poland's genuine? Like, imagine being starstruck by Ed Sheeran. That's so embarrassing.
I mean, it sounds like somebody has been to a few Ed Sheeran concerts.
I don't know. It's like that's kind of how I feel, but I feel like I'm being set up for something. And then I'm gonna go to Discord, and there's gonna be Poland being like, "Here's pictures of me from my VIP trip to go see Ed Sheeran." And I'm gonna feel like a real asshole for just
Ed Sheeran's actually my cousin. Thank you, Kevin.
Well, that I knew, but we've already talked. I've got carte blanche to make fun of Danny's family. I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't officiate his wedding. I've got no ties to any of that.
Oh goodness. One of the last things I wanted to look at before we got out of here, take a solemn stop with Bob Barker. Did you hear the news? What was the funny line? Rest in peace to Bob Barker. But what was the thing that you kept telling me about the age 99?
Well, yeah, somebody said in classic Bob Barker fashion, he got as close to 100 as he could without going over. So there it is.
There you go.
Boom shakalaka. Not my joke, stolen from the metaverse, which I did that once without crediting a guy, and he got really upset. So I will never do it again. I always make sure I source and credit all of the authors of my jokes. I would never want to be Dane Cook, okay, or Carlos Mencia.
Exactly,
or,
Jay especially Morris. Him. Poland Spring says, "Please don't imply I'm an Ed Sheeran fan ever again." So sorry about that.
Now I'm very, very offended. I noted. All right.
Noted. So Bob Barker and Adam Sandler. I mean, you guys have seen Billy Madison, right?
The Price is Wrong, bitch.
The Price is Wrong, bitch. And here is a little meeting between Sandler and Bob here to reflect on.
Helping him with his soup while his hip healed. I do not need your help, Adam. You told me the soup was hot, Bob.
I don't like the laugh tracks. Do we hate laugh tracks?
I hate laugh tracks more than
so distracting.
Yeah, than other irrational things that I hate. But no, nothing ruins a good show for me like a laugh track, especially when you're doing a promo video in the hospital, whatever this is. Why do you gotta laugh? Whatever. Was this from a show? Is this from Curb Your Enthusiasm? Is this what's happening here?
It seems like it. I don't know what it's from.
Let me help you.
It's got to be from like SNL or something.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's probably from Jimmy Fallon's show. You know, they got to pump laughter into that thing.
You are looking old. Thanks for pointing that out.
You're looking old, Adam Sandler.
How old are you? 60?
I think we're supposed to talk about autism, Bob.
You're looking chunkier than the soup.
That was a good one.
I guess doing all those movies without me took its toll.
Oh, that's what this is about.
If I
So, I mean, I don't want to go too long because, yeah, this is probably, you're probably right. This is from like fucking SNL or something, and they'll probably fucking tear down our whole podcast for oversharing some Bob Barker, Adam Sandler nonsense. But I mean, rest in peace. Do you have any fond memories of fucking Bob Barker? I feel like my mom was always watching this when I woke up in the morning.
I did spend a lot of time in my early years watching The Price is Right during the day. You know, when you're in that age, you ain't going to school yet. You know, and you definitely aren't in charge of the remote. So yeah, I've seen more Price is Right than, to be quite honest with you, I have ever wanted to watch in my life. But you know, Bob will be missed. You know, no hard. You know, I'm not trying to diss the guy, I guess, but yeah, I know I watched a lot of The Price is Right, despite not really wanting to. Did love him in Happy Gilmore. So that
Or
I
White.
think,
I said Billy Madison, didn't I, earlier? I meant Happy
yeah,
Gilmore.
yeah.
Same difference.
I
Adam
was saying,
Sandler.
it's
Blah.
easy to get them confused, but yeah, I think that's honestly that's probably the thing I remember him most for. Obviously, I know that wasn't his big contribution, but that's what I'll think about, honestly, whenever it's like, oh yeah, Bob Barker. That's why I put it on the thumbnail. Was like, oh yeah, before I think we both thought that. You
Yeah.
just had it on there. Let's put Bob Barker on the thumbnail. And I went and got the photo, and you're like, yeah, I've got we're going to be showing a clip of him talking to Adam Sandler. And I'm like, oh, perfect, because I've already got him knocking out that Billy McFarland douche. So alleged douche. Yeah, rest in peace to Bob Barker. And may
Thank you
Drew
for that
Carey
cleanup.
may Drew Carey find some happiness in whatever's left of his career.
May Drew Carey not die from organ failure from the heavy amounts of Ozempic that he allegedly takes.
Shut down The Price is Right and let Drew Carey out of his prison cell so he can go back to doing anything else.
Would you watch? This is an interesting one that they haven't tried yet. Would you watch a Whose Line reboot? Or
I was hoping you were going to say that, and yes, but go ahead. What was the other thing?
I would watch a Whose Line reboot, or Cleveland Rocks itself, the Drew Carey show.
I'm good on the Drew Carey show, but I think if they got a nice mix of whoever is left from the original and brought in some new blood from the comic scene and probably did it on a streaming service where they could, you know, say cuss words and not have to be like, I don't think it should go on basic cable like it was back in the day. You know, I'd like to see them adulting it up maybe a little bit, but I think Who's on, I don't know. Good improv comics, I think, can be hilarious, but bad improv, there's almost nothing more painful to watch to me than somebody floundering in some bad improv. But good improv is great. So yeah, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Shut down The Price is Right and let Drew Carey bring that show back, because that was perfect, because he could pepper in like 1 to 4 jokes throughout the episode, and then he didn't actually have to do any work. They had all the actual funny people on stage doing other things. And then he just gave her the points that didn't matter. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about,
Right. If the tall, skinny guy was in it, what was his name?
Ryan Stiles.
Ryan Stiles is the tall, skinny guy, and then the balding
Colin Mockery,
Colin
baby.
Mockery, and then
And
Wayne Brady.
And then there was a guy named Chip something who also sang with Wayne Brady.
That's a good group of people, though. That they are all pretty funny, dude. I would like to see them all come back and do something like that. I think we're old for saying all this, though.
We're old for a lot of reasons, but yeah, you know.
Here, we'll watch something else before we go. We still got a little bit of time.
We're not at 2 hours yet.
The NPC streams have, I mean, I'm not surprised, I guess I have to say, that the NPC trend has now made it to horny. Okay. They've turned to the horny up to 1,000.
Uh-huh.
Well,
that's
maybe
always
maybe,
where it was going to go. I would argue that that's where it started. You know, the ice cream so good gang girl was apparently pretty prolific on OnlyFans, according to her Google rant.
Well, that's true. So I guess yeah, thinking in that direction, I guess it was only natural that it got to this.
Ooh, make sure to tip me. I bought extra pepperoni on your pizza.
Oh, and that's Mariah Mills, dude.
Oh, no more ice cream.
I don't like
There's never been someone more thirsty for attention than this woman, but sorry. What were you saying?
I don't like the ASMR. Who is that?
That's Mariah Mills. Remember the woman that was saying Zion Williamson got her pregnant? Remember he got a woman pregnant, and then she came out and was like, just last week you were spitting in my mouth, and she kept tagging. Remember, she's the porn star. She was the porn star that was hooking up with the NBA player, and when he announced that he and his girlfriend were pregnant, she tried to out him in front of the whole world for, two-timing her, and she's just been nonstop on the have we settled on it? Is Clout Goblin the official term that we like to use? There's Clout Troll, maybe. I like Clout Goblin personally.
Clout Goblin is good.
That she's the ultimate Clout Goblin doing, so I am not surprised to see that it's her doing this. That I didn't realize that's who that clip was going to be about. So that's funny. Go check the archives if you want to know more about what the hell we were just talking about, because it's hard to explain.
I don't want to end on horny. Well, at least that kind of horny. Okay. There's another trend going around. TikTok trend, kind of thing that people have started to do online. Tell me, Kev, if you think this looks like something we should try on one of our friends. Honestly, I wish I would have saw this before the antics this weekend, because it would have been a funny gag to get on somebody that I knew personally. Let's watch.
God, I hope it wasn't me. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I've seen like 20 of these now. I don't know why this is the trend, but I've seen so many people doing this where they'll pretend to put something in your mouth and then switcheroo, or like pour something in switcheroo with the dick. I don't know.
Why so many people got dildos on hand like that, It's like, yeah, hang on. Let me pull out my pocket dildo and gotcha.
I mean, yeah. Well, there's pocket dildos and pocket pussies, Kevin. Both. Okay. So yes.
Really?
You need to be a little more progressive, Kevin. I'm honestly amazed by what you're saying right now. Okay. There are a lot of people that carry around,
I think it's rude for you to refer to a midget as a pocket pussy, Danny. I don't even think they're allowed to call them midgets anymore. They're called little people. All right.
Haven't you seen those things where you can like put the butt plug up your ass, and then there's a remote control for it that somebody can control the intensity of vibration?
No, what? I've never heard of such things. What? No. What corner of the internet do you find that in? That's crazy.
It's like I have see my wife employed one of these.
Oh, that's where you found it. Okay, I got you.
We bought one of these. We bought one of these. I shove it up there. Okay. Because I'm submissive like that. And then there's a parameter around my house that if
it's like a shock collar.
If I try to leave, the intensity skyrockets.
God, that's why you're always ordering DoorDash when I get there. You're like, yeah, leave it on the driveway. Yeah, it's the guys always look at me so weird when I'm pulling up. They're like, I'm like, yeah, dude, just leave the food there. It's a thing. Don't worry about it. I'll let them know it's here.
Oh dear. All right. Well, now that we've made it depraved, we've brought it, we brought it to that, as we do on the Clout route. Let's say goodbye to everyone and get the hell out of here and not think about vibrating parameter butt plugs.
Yeah, that's why the Patreon hasn't been on its way yet. Danny's been working on a different hub.
Hey, I told you, only Dan's is fucking flourishing right now.
Really popping off.
All right. So yeah, let's say bye to everyone that showed up today to listen to our asses. Carla, thank you for being here at the top. Hype as usual. Parking Tigers, thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Abby Blackbird.
Tigers. Thanks,
moron. Yeah, Abby's here to drop some Kevin hearts as usual. Okay.
Much obliged. Appreciate you.
V-Dub, nice to see you at the top as well. Poland Spring, our favorite ex-executive producer, now a Trump 2024 supporter, actually, if you didn't know. I think she's actually out there on the campaign trail with him, honestly.
Well,
helping our true president get back to his throne.
Get me a real autograph, Poland, if you can. I'll pay $28 for it.
You didn't know that she's actually Donald Trump's niece. She's some relation. That's where she gets all her wealth from.
Oh, do you have the leftover Tesla files? Was that? I mean, hit
She
me
took
up.
some things out of the bathroom one time when she was
Which-
taking a shit.
I
Couple
wanna-
files here, couple files there. She's got everything on Epstein.
I want to learn more about your uncle. A different one though. The great uncle. Yeah.
Oh,
The
interesting.
FBI one. I don't know that guy.
Patrick's time. I don't know who you are. You're a new face in the chat, but thank you for dropping a Trump is a legend. Of course.
It's time. It's Patrick time.
Dev End, thank you for stopping by as per usual. We'd love to see you. Pest, I saw you somewhere in here. Thank you for stopping by.
Pest.
Ham says she's MAGA now, so thanks for letting us know. I mean, that mugshot is hard to resist.
Poland's gonna get us a beach set.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Thank you so much, Poland. You're the best.
They're only like $60 for
Only like $80, you know.
It's high grade plastic though.
Well, thank you all for being here on this lovely Lord's Day Sunday. We will see you on what is it? Tuesdays the next time, right, Kev?
Should be Tuesday. Yeah. We'll see. We may be without, or Danny, you may be without me on Sunday, next Sunday. I got
spoiler alert.
Little weekend at Bernie's gig. That's, no one's dead, but I got to work on a movie over the weekend. So it's kind of the same thing.
Gotcha. So, anyways, like I said, thank you all for being here. We've appreciated you. We love you. And we will catch you next time. Peace. And